Hey guys, welcome to It's Time to Go, a Big Brother Australia podcast. Just did the interview with Vinnie. Got that big late night 1am eviction. That's, as we talk about in the show, it's once in a lifetime. Not a lot of people get kicked out that way, so whether you loved it or you hated it, it was unique and it was different and it was interesting, and he'll tell you all about it right now.
Hey, how are you, man?
Good, sorry, I'm just clearing my throat.
Same, I've been doing that all day, don't worry.
You're a Melbourne boy, aren't you?
I am a regional Victoria boy that has moved to Melbourne, yes.
Ah, okay, sure. So, yeah, I was up in Queensland for the first bit of the season, and now I've come back to Melbourne, and I immediately got a head cold. So,
Oh, wow, shit. Melbourne would do that to you, man. It's so sad.
exactly. How you feeling, man? It's how long have you been out of the house for now? Were you in lockdown for a little bit while people weren't allowed to know you were out?
I have been in... How long is it now, man? Honestly, being in the house, excuse your time.
Yeah.
I've been here for 2 nights now.
Oh, okay.
2 nights out of the house. Just chilling in the hotel. I went out to Dreamworld, saw Mel, did the live show, got my phone, watching some YouTube, watching some episodes back, just hanging out, man, letting the experience decompress in my brain.
Yeah.
It was a lot, so you gotta soak it in.
You've been watching some of the episodes of your show of Big Brother.
Yeah.
And what do you think? How does it translate the experience in the flesh versus on the screen?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty accurate, There's a lot of stuff that I thought would absolutely be in there that I was like, oh, where's that? Just in terms of like funny little gags that I had with people. But ultimately, the love, romances and stuff like that are what we were watching in the house, personally. But
Yeah.
we were all, so obviously that would be what Australia is watching. So it's painted exactly how it was, It's pretty accurate. Also, the live streams keep it very accountable.
Sure.
You can't really hide. But yeah, I think me and Abiola's BB Eats challenge. Did you see that?
Which one? The first week. Yeah, I'm trying to remember that.
Yeah, so that wasn't shown in the episodes, but in the live stream it was shown, and it was hilarious. It was so funny. That was in there. That wasn't in there, but it was on the live stream. So many memories, but it's painted pretty well. It's funny watching it back, like watching yourself on TV.
Abiola, she went out just before you. Is that someone you formed a bit of a strong bond with in the house?
Yeah, massive, yeah. She's going to be a good mate of mine outside of here. I can already tell. We've been talking flat out, calling flat out.
Awesome.
She doesn't live too far from me. She's already messaging my, housemates and stuff, when she's over. So, yeah, no, she's awesome. She's actually really, really sick.
And you guys are both musos. You're both musicians.
Yeah, we both make music. We clicked instantly. It was instant. It didn't feel forced. It felt like I knew her, and it sort of felt like she was like my person in there. I could just go to her and be like, "Oh, Abs, fuck, this person's pissing me off," or this has happened. And she'd just hold space for me, and I knew what I'd said to her only stayed with me.
Yeah.
So only stayed with her, and she could do the same with me. Like, she could fully trust me, and as she should. We both had that respect of each other pretty quick.
It's funny, people watching the show were sort of saying we're not seeing enough of Abiola, or she's a bit quiet, or she's a bit boring, we're not seeing much of her. But then I was watching the live streams and I'm going, she sort of seems to just be like a real rock for a few people in the house.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So she slept a bit, she slept in a bit, but ultimately I think she had massive moments in the house, but she didn't sleep as much as it was portrayed. But,
Gotcha. Yeah.
But that's the nature of it all. But when you sleep in the morning, and people are having a lot of tissues in the morning because they're hungry, and all of the dramas around it, you're probably going to get missed a little bit. So
yeah.
But yeah, she created heaps of energy. She was a lot of people's rocks. She was so funny, man. I'm going to tell you a secret. Her and I are secretly dating. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Okay.
Yeah, I just thought it'd be funny. I'm teasing you.
I wouldn't. You wouldn't have to. I mean, wouldn't. Yeah, you could run it by me. I wouldn't be too surprised. But
no, I'm kidding. It was an inside joke with me and Abiola. Let's just Anyway,
thought I had a real scoop there. No. What's going on with coming out of the house? How are people you know and love responding to how they saw you on the show? Are people sort of saying I know a big accusation, I'm sure you've heard this 100 times today, this accusation of you being fake or being a game player or whatever. Yeah, haven't heard it once?
Nah.
The people you know that you've spoken to coming out, are they saying they got a true reflection of who you were that they usually see on the outside in the house?
I mean, I've reiterated this to my fam, myself, and the other media stuff I spoke to today. But I would rather listen to the opinions of 21 years, people I've known for 21 years, than 3 weeks.
Yes. Yes.
Ultimately, these people in the house don't know me. They have to look at everything with a lens of a game, and it's pretty sad that being authentic and nice to some people can come across as fake. I think that's a real sad issue that actually is really prevalent in today's day and age.
Sure.
People that just have guards up for everything for no reason, and that's okay. That's not my issue. That's theirs to deal with. It's a reflection on them, not me, and that's their words. I don't own their words at all. I'm not a fake person. I know who I am, and ultimately my family do. My family, love me and I love them, and I've done them very, very proud. And my mum and dad watched every minute of the live stream, and they saw me. They didn't see another person. They saw their son, and I'm very proud that I can actually say that.
Yeah. I spoke to Jane the other week, and I know she was the original one who that sort of accusation came from. And then it was Michael that I spoke to, who was the first evictee, who said he thought you were in with the best chance of winning the show. And he actually what was that?
Polar opinions, eh? One's fake and should get out, and the other one still thought I could win.
For sure, but what he said, I saw in a comment online somewhere the other day, was that he thought that Jane was the original one who had sort of planted that seed of doubt, and if she hadn't have been the one to have done that, things would have panned out very differently to you. Do you think that rings true?
Spot on. Absolutely spot on. I don't think anyone had inklings or suspicions that I was fake but when the reason why people ran with it, I think, is because it genuinely did come from nowhere. I don't think you understand how weird and strange that goodbye message was. Everyone was actually quite shocked, and no one had really said anything before that about me being fake. People had maybe had issues with me giving life advice and stuff for my age.
Okay.
But no one had associated that with being fake. And then obviously the word fake gets used and there's a buzzword in the house. And if you get called a pizza, everyone's going to want to have a slice of that. So, it was easy for people to jump onto. And I think it made people question their interactions with me. And this is what I said to Lana last night in the episode on the TV, where I was like, look, I had the letter. Did you see that letter episode?
We saw the letter, yeah.
Yeah, so I said to her, spot on how it is. I said, look, I said, Lana, stop analysing people. It's draining. My relationship with you felt like a constant test that people couldn't pass, that you didn't let people pass. And I think that's exactly how I felt like with her. She was a big driver of the fake narrative. Upon watching some live stream clips and stuff, there was a lot of conversations that her and Ed had shared, and Lana was really great at inserting her opinion and everything. That's who she is, and she said that in her bio video. She said, "I'm going to tell you some things you might not going to want to hear, but should hear." And that's her. So she ultimately was who she was. I don't agree with a lot of the stuff, how she went about stuff, but she drove a lot of that narrative with certain conversations she had with people. But it is what it is, I mean, I'd rather, Australia think I'm a genuine person, which is the feedback I'm receiving. It's really, really beautiful. I'm so overwhelmed. But then, the people I lived with for 3 weeks that ultimately had to think of a certain way to vote me out and, all this stuff, which I think I appeared as a threat to them. And that's okay. That's the game. It's Big Brother. That's the whole point of it. But it is what it is.
You feel like any of the relationships you had in the house could be reconciled after what went down in the last few days in there, or you think that's beyond repair, or you're not that fussed?
No, man, it's a game. It's a game. Maybe I'm too nice. I don't know. Maybe this is my reflection I should have now. Maybe I am too nice, but I probably wouldn't be besties with everyone in there. But we all went through this Big Brother experience together. It's a unique shared experience we've all shared, and ultimately you want to have some people that you can lean on to go, oh my God, how crazy was that? I'm overwhelmed right now. I've got my people that I'll do that with. Abiola was definitely one of them. And you know, I called Holly called me the other night and
great,
checking in on me to see if I was okay with everything, because she was a person in the house that was really dogpiled on, rightfully or wrongfully. Whether she brought that upon herself, that's up to her to, you know, be able to tell her story. But she was really kind. Abiola was awesome. You know, but yeah, there's some people in there I think everyone knows who I probably wouldn't be besties with, but that's okay. So, you know, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get put in a house with 12 other random people and expect to be best mates with every single one of them. Especially when they're 67, ranging all the way down to 21.
Exactly.
What are you up to in the Gold Coast for the next couple of days? You've been having fun at Dreamworld, or what are you up to?
Yeah, I had some fun at Dreamworld. I think I'm just going to hang out a little bit. I had my live show. You know, I had my live show the other night. That was really, really fun. Mel's a darling.
Yes.
You know, I think just hanging out for a little bit. Going to catch up on some episodes. Enjoy the sun, although I had a lot of sun in the house. Like bloody tan all day. Which I'm not complaining about, but
totally.
Yeah, just feel I'm actually heading out soon. I'm going back home, but yeah, just chilling, man. Turning off my brain a little bit, letting it all soak in.
Are you going to stay around for the finale, or are you heading back to Melbourne, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm heading back.
Oh, you're heading back? Okay, there you go.
Yeah. I think everyone is heading back as well. So the people at the finale will just be the people at the finale.
Yeah, I'll ask you about Colin and Bruce. I know you sort of had ups and downs with both of them in the house. Where are things at with Colin now? You guys sort of seemed like you were there for each other, but it's hard to always do that when it is a game. Are you guys all on good terms?
Yeah, I mean, me and Colin are cool. I mean, I've watched a couple of episodes. I didn't think he'd vote for me that early. He voted for me for the money thing, which is fair. It's a good game, and you know, Colin. You know, Colin's an interesting person. What you see with him is what you get. Like,
yes.
If he's happy, you know he's happy. If he's sad, you know, like his dial of emotions turned up. It's a testament to him. He wears his heart in his sleeve. But yeah, we're good. No bad blood between me and him at all. He's really cool. We had a lot of memories together, and I got along with Bruce really, really well. Bruce was the only person in the house that actually never voted me.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so that goes to show you what Bruce thought of me. I actually never voted Bruce. Bruce was one of the only people I never voted as well. But yeah, so I'll be fine with those boys. But yeah.
You totally just mentioned the 10K. I absolutely forgot about the 10K. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much. No, I did the right thing. Anyone else would have taken it if it was in my position. I know I did the right thing. No,
I was watching that and I was going, yeah, no, I think you'd be, I think that's the right move. I totally think that's the right move.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What's coming up next for you? We mentioned music. We mentioned Abiola. Is there a collaboration coming there? What's going on? We've seen you on, I know clips have been circulating of you on Deal or No Deal from a couple of months back. What's next for Vinnie on television? Is there anything else coming up?
Yeah, the Deal or No Deal stuff was funny to watch circulate. Like, that was a good little throwback. But yeah, look, maybe me and Abiola could write some music. I'd like to, you know, put a little bit more emphasis on my music. I'd also like to step into film. I massive passion for film and acting, and I'd love to step into that, see what can come from that. Or like, even like, you know, doing something like that Mel does, you know, presenting some stuff. Like, sure. I would love to co-host that show alongside her if you know that opportunity. You know, something along the lines, but you know, I'm going to keep all doors open. We'll see. I'd like to live a Joe Carey life. Do you know Joe Carey from Stranger Things?
Of course, I know Joe Carey. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, he has his band Joe, and then he also, you know, acts as well. If I could do that balance, that'd be awesome.
He's totally found the best of both worlds. I'll throw a deep cut for you. You ever heard of a Post Animal?
Pardon? The
band Post Animal?
No.
That he originally played a guitar for. Like before he split to his solo project.
What? So he was like what, a session guitarist or someone?
Yeah, he was like a band that was like really sort of like heavily inspired by like a Tame Impala, I guess, in like sort of like around the 2015-16 time. And then after Stranger Things started, I think he split, and then he started doing Joe a few years ago. But yeah, check them out.
Oh, that's sick. That's really cool. Thank you for that.
Absolutely. Cool. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna wrap. Hey, man, it was a lot of fun watching you on television. You think you got everything you wanted to out of your Big Brother experience? It was what you expected. Did you have a great time?
I had honestly the best time. It was everything I could have hoped for, and if I could have gotten evicted any other way, I would have hated it. I loved how I got evicted. It was It's iconic and hilarious, and I will watch that back over and over. It's funny. Like, it was sad at the time and brutal, but it is so funny to watch back.
It really was. That doesn't happen. Not a lot of people can say that's happened to them. That's a one-off.
No. So I'll take all the positives, man.
And I got to ask, you got a predicted winner or someone you want to win and someone you hope's going to win?
Yeah, hope and who I think is going to win is the same person. I think it's Emily.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Emily. That she's just perfectly impartial. She is, she has an ear for people when they need it. She, in my goodbye message, I said to her, your voice is quiet, but when it is used, you shift the energy in the room. Yeah. And she got worked up a bit from it. And because I think it hit home for her, and I think no one's really told her that in the house. And, I think I also was really mindful that I know those words from an ex-evicted housemate really matter. I mean, clearly, obviously. I wanted to put a bit more swing in her favour. And I also like my relationship with Bruce, so I bigged up Bruce as well. And I really like my time with Emily. I think the money could help her and her young family she'll have soon, and her mortgage and stuff. So, I think Emily.
Incredible. That's a good pick. I respect the hell out of it. All right, Vinny, thanks so much. Really enjoyed watching you on Big Brother. And, hopefully talk to you again and hear some of your music again sometime soon.
No, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Vinny. See ya.
Easy. Bye-bye.
All right, that's the interview with Vinny. All done. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching him in the house. Sounds like he had fun himself, regardless of whether people agreed with the way he went about the game and stuff. Doesn't seem like he was fazed by it, and seems like he was sticking to his guns, which we respect and appreciate. Especially when you're someone who's 21, who's on the younger side of the housemates. I believe he's the youngest, or one of the youngest housemates, all at 21. And to be able to stick to your guns up against some older characters who are 30 or 60 or, I hate to say it, but 67. That's right. So dumb. What are you guys thinking of the show? Make sure to leave a review on the Apple Podcasts or the Spotify, wherever you're listening, and leave a 5 stars and say, this show is really, really good. I can't wait for it to return next year, hopefully, if Big Brother returns, which I'm pretty sure it's gonna. I'm pretty sure I got on good word that they're gonna do another one next year, just quietly. Make sure to tune into the next episode for the next evictee. Who will the next evictee be? Who's up? I can't even remember. They only did the nominations last night. It was Colin. It was Coco. There's like fucking... excuse me. I used to swear on this podcast all the time, and now I'm careful for some reason because there's people listening. I haven't voted. How's that? I haven't voted once in this show because, trying to remain unbiased and all that. I talked to Mel about that at the start, and she said she was going to do her best to remain an unbiased host, and I'm doing my best to remain an unbiased Big Brother pundit. You know what I'm saying? All right, I gotta go. Lots of love, guys. Peace.